It really brings quick results. Wow, you're going to feel a difference. Which is all about creating good strike to make good contact with the ball every time. Good compression. So it really educates your hands and arms to do this little drop and this little lag here. You're doing it with your head still there. That'll pacify the shoulders. Really get our arms educated. Let's make sure we're doing it the right way. And create that ball turf. Oh my word. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Warren Bennett. Trev's behind the camera there. I'm sure I'll make an appearance or two during the video, which is all about creating good strike, good compression. What can we do to educate our arms, hands and club to make good contact with the ball every time? I've got a beautiful little simple exercise that you can take to the range, to the net, and then obviously onto the golf course. So I'll just get the back camera set up. Trev's asleep now, so he's okay. And we'll get going. Let's really get our arms educated, because we can have the correct weight shift. So I've given lessons to golfers that are a little bit early extension in terms of their body, and they're a caster. So I've really improved their body, how that works. But because they've done a bad habit over the top or kind of dropping inside and fatting it for a long time, so no matter what you do with their motion of their body, and you can get the engine room working, the arms and hands can't work. So this exercise will really fast track it. But like any drill, there's a wrong and a right way. And if you're going to hit a few balls doing it, let's make sure we're doing it the right way. So I've got an 8-iron to start with. And I remember doing this exercise as a kid, because it really brings quick results. Difficult to do, but it brings massive results once you bring it back to normal. Okay, let's get on with it. So with an 8-iron, I'd kind of address it roughly off my left ear, under my head, something like that. What I'd like you to do now is to put that ball opposite your left toe, bring your right foot back a bit. So now you're addressing the ball off your left toe more. Now, the wrong way to do this is to make a backswing and try and make contact roughly around where that ball is now, and you lean forward with your head. What you've got to do is, obviously there's going to be a little bit of activation with your head and your body, but I'd like you to mainly do it with your hands and arms, and brush the club where the ball is just by using your hands and arms. Now to do that, you've got to get a little bit of lag going on here. You can't early extend. So it really educates your hands and arms to do this little drop and this little lag here, really bending this arm more, coming down. So you're making contact and you're really exaggerating the kind of lag into the ball, and you're really making contact roughly where that ball is. So it's called the ball forward drill, as you can tell. Okay, so let's hit one. So ball off the left toe roughly, and we're really just trying to make contact with that ball, little half swing without leaning too much. If you can make good contact with good balance, there we go, that was better. Obviously there's going to be a bit of leaning with your head, you have to, but you're trying to do most of the work getting your hands. If you can get your hands in front of the ball, or even just on top of the ball, on top of your left shoe, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But you're definitely not leaning into it with your head here. So you're trying to get your hands above where the ball is with good balance. Okay, that was a little fat. So I needed to do that a little bit more. It's difficult, you see. But once you bring that ball back, wow, you're going to feel a difference. So I'm going to hit a lot of balls doing this. So you can see it's a long way forward. It's probably too much, but that's the feeling I'm going to try and get into. Head still where it is, hands really forward. Oh, that's better. Yes. It's a great exercise to educate your hands to get ahead of the ball at impact. Just like that. Making sure you can do a few practice swings, making sure the club head is square, hands and arms still under, just like the crossover drill. Hopefully it's out by now. If not, it's coming out. Okay, beautiful. Really feel like you're doing everything with the hands and arms. Remember, the secret to this is to not cheat. You're not cheating by moving your shoulders, getting your head that way. You're doing it with your head still there. That'll pacify the shoulders. Doing it with your hands and arms. Remember, that's exaggerated by 1000%. Let's do one and then go back to normal. Oh, wow. That brings back memories. Remember, without an educated arm swing and hand swing, making sure the hands are in the right position coming down, it's going to be difficult for you. Right, so what we can do now, we can bring it back to where we were in our normal stance, a normal ball position, but you're going to feel the same thing. You're going to feel like the ball is opposite your left toe. You're going to get into that position there, head still. Let's really fire and create that ball turf. Oh my word. You want to squeeze that ball into the ground, squeeze that club, get some ball turf. If you struggle to make that contact that you see all these pros and elite players do, this is a fantastic exercise for it. Remember, I'm fast tracking. You can do it in a net, by the way. You can do it in a bunker. If you do it in a bunker and draw a line where the ball would be normally, and then address the ball or address the line, and you're making little swings and you're trying to make contact past where you are, it's brilliant. Head nice and still as you can. Remember, it will get pulled, but you're doing it as much as you can. Get your hands ahead of the club head at impact. Okay, beautiful. It's exaggerated, but I like exaggeration. So then you can go back to the drill. Oh, that is a long way forward. Remember, you're doing it without losing balance. You're not just throwing yourself forward. So weight shift in the right way is really important. You're not just going, that's not good weight shift. Yes, you're moving forward. Yes, you're getting weight off your right side and onto your left, but it's not going to affect the club. We need the correct movement to affect the club in the correct way to make sure we got good strike and obviously good connection and obviously good sequence as well. That is bad sequence. Yes, you'll hit the ball first, but you're going to do it wrong. Back to the normal ball position. Same thing here. Feel like the ball's still opposite your left shoe. If you want to make good contact, that's where your low point needs to feel. You won't do it, it's too much. Okay, let's see if we can do it. Oh, that was squeezed. Oh, I wish you could be here to hear that. So then you can bounce between the two. Great in a net because it's not really a result base. You don't really care about where the ball's going, albeit if you can hit a good shot, even better. But you're really focusing on getting this kind of feeling like your hands are ahead of the ball. To do that, your right arm for right-handers need to be in still. Can't be over the top and smothering it that way. Remember, there's a right and a wrong way. Head nice and still. Just do it with your hands. Get in that impact position opposite your left shoe. Exaggerated. Beautiful. Little kick in to help. You don't need to go mad, but you're trying to get good balance from that position there. If you can get good balance, you know you've done it probably in the correct sequence. Right, one more with the drill. You can do it off a tee if you like. Little practice swings. Right, let's see if we can get there. Beautiful. Wow, if I can hit the ball first from that ball being so far forward, wow. Oh, I leant into that one a little bit. I could feel it, but it was okay. Got away with that a little bit. Let's see if I can do one correct to leave you on. It just felt like a little bit too shouldery. You need to do it with your hands first and let the shoulders get pulled. From here, my hands have got to go so far forward. Keep going forward. There's no stopping. Exaggerated. Beautiful. Okay, one more. That was better. Lovely. Remember, we're here to exaggerate it a little bit. So when you stand there on the first tee, hopefully a percentage of this gets layered in. And over a period of time, you can really layer good foundations into your swing. Okay, everyone, so Trev's decided it's the end of the video, haven't you, Trev? And taking the time out just to watch the videos, supporting, liking, subscribing if you can. It's totally free on YouTube to subscribe. It just, you know by now, alert you when the video comes out. I'm throwing the odd bonus video in here and there over the weekend, so if you subscribe, it will alert you when I do that. As well as the membership schemes, the YouTube and the Patreon. If you're not sure what Patreon is, which is my preference if you can, the link's below there. Go and take a look if that takes your fancy. If you have done already, thank you so much. You're going the extra mile to help me make these videos, extra bonus videos, and go off and play my Academy Versus videos as well. So thank you very much. Okay, so I think Trev's had enough, and we'll see you next time. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you then. Cheerio. Oh, good boy.